On BBC One in 10 minutes, another mystical adventure with Samantha and Darren in Bewitched. That's after Newsround.
Elon Musk satellites pass from Norwich to Ipswich. Phil and Holly react to a young woman's story about how her family have contracted coronavirus and are now in intensive care. Being murdered is now the second worst thing to happen to John Lennon after this attention-seeking bullshit was released.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Hello, I'm Dick Large. Coronavirus is like a bisexual man, a bit of a bummer. But what can we do apart from drinking alcohol and switching off from the missus to help us get through these difficult times? I asked a group of women who clearly weren't practicing social distancing what their thoughts were on this pandemic.
If you get stuck in a big narrow. Go on, you go on. Get your ass out. Go on, get out. Get your ass out. On the floor.
Whatever. Police urge residents of North Walsham not to have sex and instead practice social distancing in order to help stop the spread of more North Walsham people. Conspiracy theorists have accused the government's recommendations for all people to wear masks as a mass cover-up. Fears are growing in the UK that the coronavirus is racist, with contraction cases among ethnic minorities at their highest and cases among white people the lowest. Ministers will meet today to discuss ways of making sure more white people contract the COVID-19 in order to achieve equality and diversity quotas. Today is the 13th anniversary of the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, and her parents have been practicing self-isolation and only go out without their children for essentials like having a meal. Churches have closed and banned mass gatherings in order to protect more children from the virus known as Catholic priests. Talking of the church, we have a fun pack for the kids to download, which includes a dot-to-dot picture of the first female bishop, Libby Lane. We came up with a chair and a balloon attached, facing the sun. Let's see what you can do. We now have a coronavirus public information film for you to watch.
Stay where you are. If you leave your home, your local authority may take it over for homeless families. You are better off in your own home. Stay there. Prepare yourself for this now by storing all the things you need. Here is a list of the most important things you will need. Drinking water. Food, mostly in tins. Toilet rolls. Tin opener, bottle opener, toilet rolls. Some cutlery and crockery. Warm clothing. Toilet rolls. Keep your hands as clean as possible.
Prince Andrew is dead. No, I just made that up to cheer us all up and make teenage girls feel safer. With Prince Charles recovering from COVID-19 this week, we asked how would Prince Andrew know if he had the virus, because he could have a fever and wouldn't break out in a sweat. But truthfully, we didn't really ask, because we don't give a shit, so that is what it is. Masturbation for men who don't get it off their partner's Awareness Week drew praise of the Prime Minister today.
This country came together in a way few of us have seen in our lifetime.